So welcome everybody. You all know why we're here today. We're here to celebrate another end of the year party for our teacher Stanislas Fagbohoun, who everybody know, I guess. You have a chance to know him very soon. Stanislas Fagbohoun is a fellow brother African that you already know, a teacher. He teaches in Linus Rehat. He's been changing life. I know many of you here have taken his training and you got your job. I know many of you here have taken his training, got your job, and already start training. So that's why we're here today, and I have an honor to introduce you, Mr. Stanislas Fagbohoun.
Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir tout le monde.
Bonsoir.
Thank you all for coming and being part of Oluwaseyi Consulting family today. I stand before you proud of the journey I have undertaken. I began with a steadfast belief in myself and a trust in the process. It was not easy, but I dedicate myself to the work, and the results speak for themselves. I'm grateful for the opportunities I have had and for those who believe in me. We will continue to rise, and I have no doubt that we will achieve greatness. To those who are still on the journey, I say, don't give up. Success is the sum of small efforts. Repeat day in and day out. May we celebrate our milestone, learn from our setback, and continue to lift each other up. So, let's raise us to this new beginning, to perseverance. May we have fun. Enjoy ourselves. Let the party begin.
And thank you, everybody. That was Mr. Stanislas Fagbohoun for you. I know you guys have a question. I know there may be people here that never met Mr. Stanislas Fagbohoun before. And like I said before, this is him. You know him. You know what he does. But Mr. Stanislas Fagbohoun, what do you have for people here that never see you? Because I know people, someone called me and he said, oh, Mr. Stanislas, last time I saw him, is he really good? He's just a short guy. What do you have to say for them? Because they don't believe how far you've come. What do you have to say for them?
Thank you for the question. I don't think the age, small or tall is what we need in let's say technology or anything related to education, right? So this thing that I'm doing, it took me time to get where I am now. It took me time to learn it, to get everything together, and I believe on it. I believe on myself, and I'm proud of myself for what I have done, and I want to continue doing the same thing. So, if you don't know me, if anyone don't know me, just try to get to know me first and see what I can achieve, what I can give you, what I can offer. Okay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Stanislas Fagbohoun. Before I continue, does anyone have a question?
Yes, Mr. Stanislas Fagbohoun, you have trained so many people, so many immigrants. Usually when we come to this country, we are wondering what we should do. But I know people that you have changed them, whose lives you have changed. What is the Stanislas secret? You teach almost everybody and they're getting certifications. Are you the person correcting the script? What is your secret?
I'm not the one that correct the certificate. When you go, you take the certificate online, and we don't even know who make the correction, who give you the result. We don't. No one know. I don't know. You don't know. I don't have any secret. I just, like I said it earlier, I just believe on myself. I believe on what I'm doing. I know what we need to give to be able to get that job, because all of us, we after the money, we after the job, we want to get a good job and get the money. That is it. And to enter these fields, you need to have experience. Especially in America, you have to have experience. I'm teaching from experience. I don't just go and learn learn and get the certificate and just stop and start teaching. I'm working in the IT myself. I am in the IT, I'm working on it, I know what they need. The technology is changing every day. They are changing stuff. So when they change stuff, I know when they already changed something, when to remove it, when to add things. I'm, like I said I'm teaching from experience. I am in the field, I know what to do, and that is why you guys can see that my students are getting the certificate and getting the job, because I give them what they need to get that certificate and get the job.
Well, thank you, Mr. Stanislas. Thank you for the answer. I'm pretty sure everybody here are satisfied. Well, does anybody has a question? Yes, sir. We have someone. Can you please introduce yourself? What's your name?
Okay. My name is Pascal Demayon. I'm Beninese living in USA. I'm happy to be here to this moment. I wanted to take this training, but my English is not very good. What is your advice for me, or what is your advice for me?
Okay, good question.
Good question. Thank you.
That is really good question. Yeah, as you guys can see, my English too is not that good. My English is not good, and it was not even like this when I start. It was even worse than this when I start, and I was able to do it and make it, and teaching from it again, teaching people. What that just means? That just means that you don't need to have good English to be speaking good English to take this class. No. All you need, this is technical things. You just need the technical aspect of it. You need to understand what I'm going to be giving you, and just repeat the same thing. That follow the process, follow the advice, do the project that I'm going to be giving you, and you'll be succeed. Like every other people that already took my training, there are other people that took my training from France. They don't speak English in France. So if they take my training in France, they take it in Benin, in Cameroon, and be able to get the certificate and get a job. That means you can do the same. You can take the training and get the certificate and get a job too. You just need to believe in yourself and do the work.
Okay. If I don't understand something when you training me, can I ask you in French and you answer me in French again, or English only?
Okay, that is another good question.
Yeah.
So, yes, when you ask me question in French,
yeah,
I will answer the question in French. And again, now the way that I do even the class now, The class is 3 hours every Thursday and Friday. At the end of the class, I take like 15 to 30 minutes to explain again the whole class again in French. For those who don't understand English, to get it again. We already finished the class. I will take that time again, 30 minutes again to explain for those who don't really understand English, to explain to them in French. And you can ask me your question in French and I will explain it to you in French.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. All right. Success for you, sir.
That was Mr. Desmagnon Pascal for that question, and I really like the question. And you know, his question remind me of someone that sent me a text. He said, "Hey, Rashid, your guy doesn't speak English very good. Is he really working?" I'm like, you're gonna have time to discover it. I really hope you watch this video, you got your answer. Thank you guys. Does anyone else have any question?
Yes.
Yeah, we have another wonderful question here.
Yeah, Mr. Stan, I already know you, but I want all the viewers to know how long have you been working in this field?
Yeah, I started my journey back in 2014. But I get my first job in IT, professional job in IT, back in 2018. It was 2014 that I started learning, you know, and I started the job in 2018. And right away I started teaching. 1 month after my, I started working, I started teaching too.
Okay,
So
thank you.
yeah.
That's all my question.
This is really wonderful. We are witnesses today something very, very interesting. Because you know, for someone to come this far, it takes time, it takes determination. Mr. Stanislas is someone that I know, and I'm saying that because I really know how far he's come. Before I continue, does anyone else have any question? Okay.
Mr. Stanislas, thank you very much. I'm one of his students. And
one of the students are here. Where?
I'm a Real certified English administrator.
Wonderful.
And by the grace of God and by the grace of Stanislas. And I want to thank him for that. He has been a great teacher, always patient. That's what I like about him. He's extremely patient. And that is something that I want to say. And I want everybody to know, if you want to deal with him, know that he's somebody who's very humble and patient. So I got my certificate and I'm looking for a job, and I hope very soon I will be able to get my first job. So my question for you, Mr. Stanislas, it has been very great since then. I want to know, what is your plan for the future for Oluwaseyin Consulting and for the new students that are going to join you, and also for the old students, what's your plans for the future?
Okay, that is, thank you for asking that question, and that is a good one. Yeah, I have a plan for the future. My plan is to make this thing big, to make it big. And how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to achieve this. I'm trying to add more courses. You know, right now, most of you know I'm doing RSCSA, Record Certified System Administrator and Engineer, which is automation. Apart from that, I'm trying to add more classes to this, and to do that, I will not be able to do it by myself. I want to make a team. I'm trying to add people to this. I will add professional, those who already took the class from me, that I believe on that already. I know that they can do the work. I'm going to add them to this and make it big, and it's going to be, in the future, you are going to see it big, and you will be able to take any courses in IT from Oluwaseyin Consulting.
That is great.
Thank you.
Wow, wow, and wow. They say, if you can dream it, you can do it. Mr. Stanislas has a dream, and he is doing it. We just witnessed from a student who takes a class, get his certificate, and he says very soon he'll get a job. And he just told us, Mr. Stanislas is a very patient and humble man. I really like that. That's really good. Well, Mr. Stanislas, I should have asked this question when we first started. How long have you been in the United States? And I don't know, you just talked about 2014 now, and
Yeah.
it's like you're driving a fast car. You're going so fast.
Yeah, I've been in US since 2011. I came to US in September 2011. And yeah, I start learning English first. I went to college to take a PG, Prince George Community College, to take my ESL class, English as second language. It took me, I start from the beginning, from zero, because I don't know anything in English, so I start from zero. And from there, it took some time before I met somebody that tell me about IT. Before entering the IT is a long journey. It was a long journey. So I start learning IT for the first time back in 2014.
And you wanted to do pharmacy?
Yeah.
Wow, and you've been here already. That's really impressive. So that's been, we all can start from anywhere and get somewhere. I do believe too, and I will be there. Anyone else have a question? Yes, Mr. Martin?
Good evening, Mr. Stan. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Martin. I'm one of Mr. Stan's students.
Oh, wow.
And I'm one of his best students, by the way, so don't take it. So I do not have any question at all. So I just want to say I like what we're doing here. I like what Stan is doing for us as an African right here in the country. I like the way he pulled us together. He didn't take in consideration that we coming from a different background, from medicine, from IT, from other stuff, for other anywhere in the world. He take everybody together and he teaches you what you need to know to get into the IT field. That's what you want to do. And I can be one of the sole person who can say Stan is one of the person who really changed my life. I can speak on that. Because when I first came in this country, I realized I was doing the job that I didn't want to do, and I was not making as much as that. But I knew I wanted to do something big, and I knew that I was good in IT, and I just needed someone to teach me because I know the knowledge, but sometimes you just need someone to push you harder so you can know exactly how to do it and what you wanted to do. And Stan was one of the best person who put that in perspective for me, and I can tell you for today now, from what I'm seeing and what I'm doing on the market, I believe in Stan and I believe what we're doing right here. And I know this thing is gonna be big if we put our all together, and the community that we have here, if we all come together as a group and we want to organize everything and push it to the next level. Stan will be someone that can teach, because I know he has the knowledge and he's willing to give the knowledge to anybody who wants to have the knowledge. So I believe in that, and I just want to say one more time, thank you, Stan. Thank you for everything that you have been doing for the black community in Africa and the black community in America as well. And I wish you all the best luck, and all I want to see you guys do is just succeed in the future. And I want us to make this thing big, and I want us to integrate a lot of things in there, like AI and all these new things that's coming in technology. And I believe in you. And once more, and once again, we can make this thing big together. So thank you.
Listen, guys, that's what I'm talking about. Did you hear Mr. Martin say, I'm one of his best students? That's how confident you are when you learn from the best. One round of applause for Mr. Martin. Do we have any more? Do we have someone that wanna give a testimony or something? Because I know. Oh, we have someone coming. Mr.
So my name is Novignon, and I'm among the first student of Stanislas class when he started. So the class it was spent on 6 months, and everything was great. Even though we were the first class, we were, he was, up on the hill, giving us everything we need to succeed. And after the class, he also, we had the assistant to help with, like, an assistant to get to the content of the certificate before we go to get the exam. So, and after, I mean, once that is done, and I was able to get my certificate, we also create another group which actually help us to, to gather every Sunday to, to go through all the, interview questions and to be prepared for the, work field and what we can encounter during the interview, the process, stuff like that. So, I mean, the journey was very good, and I believe, we started this in 2019, and I was able to, get my first job in 2020, and since then, I've been fully engaged in IT, and I have a lot of, I've been touching, I have the chance to touch a lot of technologies in IT. I'm actually in the cloud, but I start from a Linux engineer, and now I'm fully engaged in the cloud engineer, and also performing DevOps engineer tasks. And I'm very happy for Stan, and I know that was very good to help me, because you get the training yourself, but you were open to share it. You can just keep it to yourself, but you say, oh, I will help my my friends and my diaspora people. So I thank you for what you are doing, and I pray God to raise you more, and yeah, your company will grow more, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
This is wonderful. Did you guys notice? Mr. Stan will not only train you, but he will be with you along the way. Mr. Novignon just said, Mr. Stan, train him, lead him through certificate and through getting the job. So if you're out there, you want to get into IT, he's your guy. And thank you once again, Mr. Novignon. Do we have anyone? Oh yeah, we have someone that want to give a question or a testimony. Oh, a testimony. Wow.
Hi everyone, this is Mahad Yanadu, and I'm a student of Stan from class 3 years ago. And I want to do a testimony from him, because I think what he does is very great for our community in here, for immigrants. He did this class, like he said, he did all this training within 4 years to get where he is, and then be able to come back to the black community in West Africa or wherever it may be, and try to show us the way, right, within the IT background. I was lucky enough to be in this class back in 2020, 21, I believe, and now I work in IT for the last 3 years. And I believe if you're really into this and you put your mind to it, within a year, or let's say a year and a half, you can achieve at least a job in this field. And that's really great, thanks to him. And if anybody put their mind to it, obviously you need a little bit of background in the literacy part. You can do good in this environment. And no, I didn't even know about this until Rashid, who is his friend, exposed me to him. So I wanted to thank him very much, and I try to bring as many people into this and for his business as well for the future. So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Wow, that's wonderful. This is why it's come to my mind to sing, I believe I can fly. But yeah, we're still on the air right here. Anyone else have a question? Does anyone have a question? Anyone have question or testimony for Mr. Stan?
Yeah, testimony.
Testimony? Wow. a lot of testimony. A lot of testimony tonight. Grandma. Grandma.
Hi, Mr. Stan. Yeah, my name is Adebayo Luitan. I can say, first, I can say I'm the big testimony that Mr. Stan have never had. Why I say that? Because I had a good foundation on IT from him, and today I can say I'm now I'm not only records engineer or engineer administrator. Part of that, I'm record architect. That's why I said I'm one of the. I have one of big testimony for Mr. Stan. So thank you so much for the good foundation that you give me. And like some already mentioned before, I start with him just 6-month training, and after that I have chance to get my first job. And since 4 years now, I'm working as a IT engineer and a lot of qualification. So thank you so much, and I wish you all the best for.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. More and more testimony are coming. Anyone has a question? No one have a question, Mr. Stan? I have a question for you. Can you tell me, can you tell the viewer and everybody here, why did you really, because when you got your job, you could just take your job and like keep making your money. Why did you just say, because you said you got your job, you start IT in 2014, and then you start training in...
I got my first job in 2018 and start training 1 month after that.
You get your job in 2018.
Yes.
And you start training
1 month after
1 month after that. Someone was here before, he said he was one of your first students. So he start training, you start training while you just get a job. Well, that's really awesome. So what makes you do that? Because someone else would just take a job and make his money and life goes on.
Thank you for the question. And that is a good question. Before I even get a job, I already know that if one day God give me that job, God make it in IT, I'm going to help, because it took me long. Like I said it, I started back in 2014. Let me give you the story now. 2014, I went to a school in Maryland. It took me like a whole year. I finished it. I was missing it because I was in I was doing pharmacy. I was trying to do pharmacy too before somebody told me about IT. So I missed both together. I was going to the college and doing the IT. It was not really work because it was too much, and I was supposed to work two jobs. So it was too much on me. But I did not give up. I finished it. When I finished it, and I was there, I understand it a little bit, but I did not fully understand it, honestly. And I keep doing the other job. I get a job in a post office. I was working in the post office. One of my friends, he was not my friend because we don't even know each other before. His name is Abdul. He's here tonight. His name is Abdul Bari. He came from Africa for the first time. I'm the one that went to pick him at the airport, and I just I tried to make him feel comfortable with me, because I was not the one that's not supposed to stay with me. Somebody supposed to be the one that supposed to get Abdul, but again, that is another story. Yeah, so he saw me doing this. He saw me doing the IT. He saw me when I was practicing it. So this is look like Chinese or something like that. Say yes. So when I was doing my job at the post office, he started doing some other job too. You know, we are still together. But one day, sometimes we just say, okay, that thing that you did, I want to try it. Say, okay, let's see. Go try it and we will see. And I gave him the information. He just went to that school. He start 1 month. Come and see. Start. This thing, it seems like it's not that hard, but he believed that if we do this one together, we can make it. He might not be able to do it by himself. Say, okay, let me think about it. Think about it. Say, okay, I want to do it again. I went to post office and resigned. I haven't got a job. I don't have any job. I went to the post office, I resigned. Yeah, we start, because when we start, we want to work together. I don't really have time to practice. And I see that it needs practice, it needs more practice. So I went and resigned. You know, my manager at that time said, you know, are you crazy? Are you already found another job or something? So I will be fine. I just put in my mind that I just need something that can make me pay my rent and eat. I don't want to send money to Africa at this time. I put that in my mind that I don't want to send money to anyone. I want to pay my bill and just live and practice this IT. And that is where we work together, me and Abdul. We work together hard, we work hard together. It took us a lot of time too again. We finished the whole class. We understand everything that was taught. We understand everything. If they wake us up, we will be able to tell them or even do everything. Now, we start looking for the job. That is another part. We were not able to find a job. When I want to give up, Abdul will say, okay, if you give up now, and when you marry or you bring wife from Africa, you'll be going to do Uber when your wife and your kids will be at home. He will encourage me. Say, okay, let's do it again. He want to give up, I will do the same thing. That is how we continue. We continue on this thing. We continue. We are learning. We are practicing, and we try to contact some people that already made it, and they told us that what we learn is a good foundation, but it's not enough to get a job. You guys need to go and do more research. That is another journey. So we start doing research now together. That is where we know for the first time there's something that called Linux Academy. With the research that we did, we found by ourselves that there's something called Linux Academy that we can subscribe to and learn again. But we already have the foundation though. So that is where again we learn with YouTube and everything. We got everything together, and I went for the certificate. I got the certificate. I think 1 week or three days after, he went and he got it. We continued. It took us a long time, but at the end, we did so many interviews. I got a job. 1 month after that, he got a job. So that is that journey. But because of that long journey, I was thinking already that if this thing work one day, if it work one day, I'm going to bring African people to this. I want people to make it like me. I want us to do this one together. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you this. That is honest. I was not really. I said, okay, if I'm supposed to even do this one for free for the first time, I will do it. I was ready to do everything. I want just people like me, because we are the one that do 7-Eleven. We are the one that do gas station. If you guys check it, Benin and Togo, we are the one. We are the one that do gas station and 7-Eleven. Yes, we.
Next in line.
We. So that is it. That is what make me think that I don't want it to continue like that. I don't want it to continue like that, and that is where I just start teaching. And for my first session, we haven't even finished. The people are here. They can testify. We have not finished. We are like 5 months, and one of the students get a job, which was this time. And that is what motivates me again. Say, okay, if this guy get a job, that means I think God want me to do this. Let me continue. And that is what makes me do it until today.
This is wonderful. The moral of the story right here, don't give up. Make sure you have good friends. Because Mr. Stan said, he did it, he left it. A friend of him did it and was like, Abdul did it and was like, oh, let's do it. So sometimes you need to have some people that can jumpstart you, like a car that's almost dead. You don't get a jumpstart and start again. So, Mr. Abdul, thank you for jumping, start your...
Can I chime in?
Oh, Mr. Abdul has a testimony.
All right.
It's very good tonight.
Nice to meet you, bro. This is me, Mr. Abdul, the one Sanu was talking about. And I came here in 2014, and I met him. Like he said, he's not supposed to be the one picking me up at the airport. The guy that's supposed to pick me up doesn't have a car. And he asked me to pick me up. And to be honest, I never saw him. When I saw the guy was walking to the airport, I said, you come and pick me up. It was like, how do you know? I said, I know you look like a PD guy. You coming to pick it up. It was like, we're chilling and all that. But when he started the Linux 2014, when I came and I saw one thing that it was magic about Linux was the black screen. And when you saw those things like they're doing, if you want 24 chrono, like, Jaguar, I saw those things was doing this and I love it. And when he was doing that, I used to like, what is this? You understand? And he understand. I'm like, I love these things. This is a magic. If you're doing this, nobody will understand what you're doing. When the first time he went and, like he said, he messed up a lot of stuff together. And I asked him to give me information to do it. So one of the things that motivated me to start it was because of that black screen, to be honest. That black screen, I just wanted to do a magic. Something that, for me, people will be around me and won't understand what I'm doing. And I was like, okay, if I do things that people doesn't understand, I'll be like a king around them. Let me do that, let's do it. And he was like, that thing is, if you want to do it, you have to focus. I'm like, okay, I'll do it, let's see. And I subscribed, and then I called him a month later. I said, that thing was easy. I was like, you sure? I said, yes. But I want us to stick together. If you can start back again, let's do it. And that's how we started. I'm grateful that I have a partner that I learned with, because sometimes maybe if Sun wasn't there, I wouldn't succeed. And if I was there, maybe he won't go back again. And we used to push each other. Like he said, he quit the post office, and the guy was asking like, you crazy? But we used to drive Uber. We just knew that we got to drive Uber, make some what we needed to pay the rent, but focus on IT. We did that, and it worked. It worked. And yeah, I'm grateful that I met someone like him. Because if I never met him, maybe I would be also in 7-Eleven. And actually, I was doing dishwasher, I was cleaning. Maybe I'll continue to do my dishwasher, and then from dishwasher to moving to Uber, and I'll be driving Uber today. But I'm grateful that, that I met him, and it was fantastic. I wish you all the best. Okay, good luck and everything. I know you have a lot of students, and they can testify. Linux is so sweet. It's very sweet. Guys, if you want to do training, do training. Get into the IT, do what you got to do. But you need to focus. Because if you come into Mr. Star and he teach everything, and you don't take it serious, there's nothing you can do about it. He will give you what he learned, what he's doing at work day to day, but then it's up to you to practice more. And like he said, if it took me because when Mr. Standard said 2014 and he got a job in 2018, don't get twisted. Like how long it took you, like 4 years? No, it wasn't like that. It took the training for like 6 months, but then because he missed a lot of stuff, he left. Then he came back to it 2017, finished it, and we started together. But it's like he started and then everything will, Again, good luck, okay?
Thank you, bro.
So many testimony tonight. If you have to continue this week, we will talk until tomorrow. You have a proof, you have everything. I think we have one last question. Yeah, come.
Stanislas, you are nothing short of a miracle. To have started in the post office, done all the odd jobs, and today you are one of the titans in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area teaching IT. Honestly, this is a miracle. And I've told many people that if you want to do IT, Red Hat, Ansible, and all those automations, this is the man you should be talking to. I know him, but the question I have for you is, do you even still remember how many certifications you have?
That is another good question. Honestly, if I was supposed to add everything, include the one that already that expired, because certificate expires every 3 years. The one that expires, honestly, I don't know exactly. It's not like it's 100, but I don't right now. I don't know exactly the number, but I know I have so many certificates. And why I'm doing it is because my job does not require me to go and get a certificate by fire by force. I'm already in the field. I'm working. They cannot fire me because I don't get a certificate. That is not a requirement. But because I'm teaching and I love what I'm doing, and I want to give the best. I want to give the information, the new information. I don't want to give old information. That's why I want to learn every day. I'm learning every day to get new information and add to what I'm doing and give it to my students and teach it to my student. That's why I'm getting those certificates.
Mr. Stanislas Fagbohoun, the last question I have for you is, what is it that scares people from doing IT? I mean, is it the long command lines or the gibberish? When you turn on the computer, you have the gibberish. What is it that is scaring people? Does somebody have to be a math wizard to do IT?
Okay. That is another good question. Thank you. So, I think, and from experience, I think what scares people is the math. A lot of people think like you need to be good in math to do the IT, to be in IT, and that is wrong. That is not right. You don't need to be good in math to do IT. No, no. You just need to be able to apply what they give you, because everything is already there. We just apply what somebody already created. We are not the one that create. It's already created and we apply it. So I'm going to show you. This is how we do it. We do it that way. It's going to work that way for you. And you want to practice, because to get the job, especially in America, they are going to say they want 5 years of experience or 10 years of experience. Where are you going to get that experience from? When you come to my class and you take the training from me, I'm teaching you from experience. I'm going to show it to you how the way that we do work at work. What we do at work, that is what I'm going to give you. So you can talk about that. Really, you can talk about that at the interview. If you can talk well and explain things to them at the interview, they are going to believe you that you have 5 years of experience or 10 years of experience, because they ask you how to do this, you know how to do it, and you tell them. So I think people think it's math, but it's not math. You just need to have time. You need to have a lot of time to apply, to practice, to repeat things. That is where experience comes from.
And what's the last word you have before we end this session, this first session of our broadcast, to an immigrant who's just coming in from Africa, to those who've been here? What's your message to them?
My message is, all of us, when we come, we need to start somewhere. You cannot come right away and start with IT. You still need to do things, because you will still need to pay your bill. You still need to pay your bill. I won't be able to pay somebody's bill. So all of us start from somewhere. You need to start somewhere, but just put in your head that where you start, you don't want to finish it by there. Like you want to do something. You want to learn something. You want to learn something. And that's something that you can learn. This IT thing, I think, is for us. A lot of us think it's not for Africa. It's not for people from Africa. We are doing it now. I am doing it. A lot of people are doing it. So it is for everybody. We can do it. We can make it happen. So try to get a job that you want to get first. Start doing it and be thinking about what you want to do in the future. And this is one thing that you can do.
Well, thank you, Mr. Stanislas Fagbohoun. Thank you, everybody, for coming here tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
Guys, food? Food.
C'est le doyen ça.